Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be continuing my Genshin Impact series, and so it'll be Xiao and Venti's turn to be drawn. I started with Xiao because it was his banner that was going on at the time when I started this drawing, and I believe I finished it exactly 2 weeks ago, so I don't remember all the thoughts that I had while making this drawing. But I know that I wanted to have him finished for that whole event that was going on, but I think I was just too late, and that was a bit of a bummer. And I'm not quite sure what Xiao and Venti are to each other, but I know that they have some kind of past together, because I keep seeing like fan art of them together and stuff like that, so it's obvious that they have some kind of connection. I'm not quite sure what it is. So I figured that the person that I could draw with Xiao could be Venti, and it actually worked out perfectly because it's Venti's banner that's going on right now. It's his event. So yeah, happy accident. So yeah, I honestly have no clue what to say about my Xiao drawing. Everything that I would like to say, I believe, was said in my previous Genshin Impact video, because I really went into depth about like how I drew the drawings, and I drew this in the same way as Zhongli and Child, so I mean nothing really changed except for the fact that I have more like glowing aspects. So I guess I can explain a little bit about that. To make the background kind of glow, first I went in with some like messy strokes, and then I duplicated that layer. I set the layer mode to add, and then I took Gaussian blur and used that a little bit, and then if it still wasn't glowing enough, I'd duplicate that layer again and then just use Gaussian blur even more. So yeah, that's how I got the little glowing things. And then I used I believe it's called like a light pen or something like that to make the little like sparkles or particles or whatever is around him, though of course you guys can't see this yet in the video. And yeah, this was a pretty straightforward drawing, honestly. I didn't spend very long on the pose. I just made the sketch, and then it was the first sketch that I made that I used. In comparison to Venti, where I think I made like 4 or 5 different sketches, and oh my gosh, I spent so long on that. But yeah, I colored in the exact same way that I did for my Zhongli and Child drawings, so if you want me to go into detail about how I draw digitally, then go watch that video. And yeah, that's all I really have to say. Xiao wasn't even that challenging for me to draw, like compared to like Child and Zhongli, because I think the majority of Xiao's like difficult details are more on like the lower half of his body, and of course this was more of a portrait, so yeah, it wasn't as challenging as like especially Child. That was really difficult. I spent around 8 hours on the Xiao drawing, a little more than 8 hours. I'm not quite sure exactly how long I spent, but I know it was at least 8 hours. So yeah, until I had made the Venti drawing, that was the Genshin Impact drawing that I spent the most time on. I don't know what's going on, but I'm spending more and more time on each Genshin Impact drawing. So the Venti drawing I ended up spending more than 10 hours on. I think I spent nearly 11 hours on it. I think the reason why was because I struggled so much with the sketch. I don't know why, but I just couldn't make like a good like flowy kind of cheerful pose for Venti. I don't know why I struggled so much. So I think I spent like maybe like two hours on the sketch maybe, and by the time I had gotten in all the base colors, I believe I spent like 4 or 5 hours already. So yeah, it was a very long process, but of course I loved that process. It was fun. It was a little long, but I mean, it's not like I wasted any time. So talking a little bit about Genshin Impact, of course I believe this is the 6th video that I've made about Genshin Impact, so I don't want to really repeat anything, so go watch those videos if you want to hear more about my thoughts of Genshin Impact and what it's about and what it's like. But there's this event going on. I can't remember what it's called, but I think it's like Windbloom Festival or something like that. So yeah, I think at least so far this is my favorite event. It's really fun. I like all the little like mini games and stuff. Plus they came out with that hangout thing as well. And I thought that was a really nice touch to the game, especially for someone like me who is obsessed with Mystic Messenger. So the only hangout thingy that I've done so far is Chungyun's, and I'm trying to get all his endings before I move on to Bennett. And then I've also unlocked Barbara. I just gotta save up enough of those keys for Noelle. But yeah, this event is really fun. I actually really enjoy it, and like I mentioned earlier, the current banner is for Venti, and the last 5-star limited character I got was Zhongli, and I believe his banner was back in December. I did try to get Albedo, I got no luck. And then I tried to get Xiao, got no luck. I got Dilek for Xiao's banner. So, it had been quite a while since I've gotten a 5-star character, especially a 5-star limited character, so I knew that I was gonna get the next one that I tried for. Because of the whole pity system, I can't remember exactly how many wishes you have to have before the pity system kicks in, but I think it's either like 60 or 90. And if the last character, or if the last 5-star character you pulled from the limited banner was a regular 5-star character, then you're guaranteed to get the 5-star character. The next 5-star character that you get from that banner will be a limited character. So I knew that the next character that I tried for I was gonna get. And I believe Child is the next banner, and I was gonna save up for him because I thought that he'd be more beneficial to my team. But I did a little bit of research, and then I found out that Venti was actually the most beneficial character to have, because he's a really good support character, and I believe he works well in just about any team. So all in all, he's just a very good character to have. So I thought, screw it, and I tried to get him. And I remember I had saved up 16 wishes. I know it's not a lot, but and for the first 10 pack that I pulled, I got 3 Razor constellations. So that was like insane luck, because I do use Razor a lot. And then I pulled individually for the next 6, and I got a Sucrose constellation, and I believe it was on my 12th or 13th wish, I got Venti. So I literally have Venti now. I think I'm in shock, because I remember I missed his very first banner, I think. Or I think I started playing while his banner was going on, but of course, what's the odds of getting a 5-star character when you first start out? So yeah, and Venti was my first favorite character. Of course now it's Zhongli, but I believe he's my 2nd or 3rd favorite. So I've always wanted him. But I kind of thought that I had lost my chance. So I'm very glad that we have reruns for, those of us that missed it the first time around, or just had very bad luck. So yeah, I'm still kind of in shock. I can't believe I actually have Venti now. and like only on my 12th or 13th pull. So yeah, currently in the game, my goal is to, build up Venti, and then I want to work a little bit on Shinkyu, because I think the team that I'm going for is Dilek, Venti, Shinkyu, and Barbara, just until I get Bennett. Then Barbara will be replaced with Bennett, because I've heard that that's a really good team. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Dilek's already just about all ready. I think I could work a little bit more on his artifacts, but otherwise I think he's ready to be used. And Shinkyu is nearly ready. Barbara's ready, and now I just gotta build up Venti. So yeah, I can't wait till I can start using that team. And I believe that the 3 strongest, or just the best characters to have in the game, are Zhongli, Dilek, and Venti. And I've got all 3 now. I have had really bad luck with getting characters otherwise, but at least I've got the 3 best characters. I think Dilek is like the strongest character or something. I mean, of course, if you build him right. But yeah, that's some good luck I've got there. So yeah, I've got my favorite character is Zhongli, and I've got him. Then I think my second favorite is Albedo, and I had no luck with him. But then my third favorite is Venti, and I have him as well. So now I have my first and my third favorite characters. Now I just gotta hope for an Albedo rerun. Even though I'd probably never use him, because I'm not a big fan of the Geo element. But I love him as a character. And otherwise, I think my fourth favorite is Genyu. I really like her. I wish I'd realized that before her banner was, you know, finished. Because then I would have really liked to have her, to be honest. And I also really like Hu Tao and Klee. They're so cute. I'm a little unsure of which Genshin Impact characters to draw next. I think I'm leaning towards Kaya and Dilek. Because I want to draw them pretty soon, like pretty early on in the series. And then I also really like to draw Aether and Lumine. And then I'll draw them both with Paimon. I thought that'd be pretty cute. And that I think I should do pretty early on as well. But yeah, we'll see which one I decide to go with. I would start talking about my current art projects, but I don't really have any at the moment. I've spent the past week or two on, well, first of all, commissions, and I've spent my spare time working on Xiao and Venti. Of course, Xiao was like 2 weeks back, but I spent a lot of time on Venti. So yeah, I don't really have any other ongoing projects, but I would like to start on a painting soon. I think it's about time. Whether it's just gouache or, you know, a big acrylic painting, because I kind of miss painting on a canvas again. And I also bought a new sketchbook. I mean, I already have a smaller one, and I will continue to use that, but the paper is like really bad, so all I can do is make sketches on it. So I tend to just make little like thumbnail drawings, and either to like warm up my hand or just to plan out my drawings before I actually draw them on either other paper or, you know, in Procreate. So, you know, I'll keep using that, and then I'll have a sketchbook tour when I'm finished, because I'm more than halfway through the sketchbook. But I wanted a bigger sketchbook with better paper, so that I could also have a place where I can just doodle and color whenever I want to. Like if I want to make, say if I want to make a Copic portrait, but it's not a really like detailed drawing, it's not something I'm gonna put a lot of effort into. I don't want to waste my good paper on that. So that was the main reason why I wanted a new sketchbook, and just to make, you know, bigger sketches. And yeah, I think it'd be cool to have like little either like sketch with me or draw with me sessions where I just record myself, or not myself, but, you know, record, you know, the drawing process from start to finish. And, you know, it's just a quick little drawing, maybe like a little portrait. I thought that'd be pretty cool, so maybe I'll do that soon. I've already drawn on the first page, and I think I'm gonna draw a little bit more today. So yeah, we'll see what I decide to draw next. And I would talk about what I've been up to lately, but I haven't really been up to much. You know, just the usual, drawing and playing Genshin Impact, and I really got into Stardew Valley for a while. I think I'm still into it. And yeah, school's been kind of hectic lately because we're being bombarded with like tests and stuff before Easter break. So I know I got some more tests this next coming week as well, but at least the week after that I have Easter break. I'll have off for a week, so we normally have like relatively good weather during Easter, so let's hope for the best, because whenever it's really sunny out, I just get super motivated to like just sit and draw and paint all day, so let's hope for that. I hope you guys are enjoying these Genshin Impact videos though, because I'm having a blast making them. These are really, really fun drawings for me because I really push myself, because I want a background and everything. So yeah, it's I've learned a lot from these drawings, and I'm really glad that I made them. Plus, I love talking about Genshin Impact, so and I want to draw all the characters anyway. So I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. If you guys just want to talk about Genshin Impact, then I mean just leave a comment. Let's have a discussion about like your favorite characters or the character that you're hoping to get, or you know, your favorite event or anything. I would just love to talk about Genshin Impact if you guys want to, or anything else if you have any questions or anything. But yeah, I think that's all for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next Sunday.